Do you want to fly an electric aircraft? Do you want to be at the forefront of technology in aviation? If yes, then today's episode is for you. Today I will cover what you have to do so you can fly an electric aircraft in Switzerland, specifically at the airport of Grenchen. For this I will cover today three topics. The first topic is the type of aircraft to use. The second topic is about the training you need to fly an electric aircraft. And the third topic is where you can rent and charge such an electric aircraft. So let's start with the first topic about the aircraft type. The aircraft I would recommend is the Pipistrel Velis Electro. The Pipistrel Velis Electro is certified by EASA, that is the European Aviation Authority, similar to the FAA in the US. Let me just put out there that it's not new that electric engines are used in aviation. So electric engines have been used in gliders already since a long time, and there have been certifications around electric aircraft also, for example in the ultralight area. If you do not want to use any experimental aircraft, if you do not want to use any aircraft out there which has been custom built, if you want to use an aircraft which can be used for training and is not limited in the commercial space, then that aircraft is definitely for you. So next, let's talk about the training you need to fly a Pipistrel Velis Electro. First, of course, you need the private pilot license. The Pipistrel Velis Electro has a syllabus you need to go through for you to be able to get the endorsement to fly that aircraft. That training consists of 5 parts, which you need to go through with your flight instructor. So the first flight is about getting familiar with the aircraft. So you will be doing some air work that includes turns, stalls and things like that. The second flight will be a circuit training, so you will be focused on landings and takeoffs. The third flight will be about emergencies. That's mainly about what you need to do in case of an engine failure. The fourth flight will be a long distance flight, where a long distance for an electric aircraft means that you basically have to approach and land on another airport. So typically at the airport in Grenchen, that's 15 to 20 minutes flight to either Langenthal or Bern. The fifth flight you need to do would be a solo flight. If you have covered all these 5 flights, then the flight instructor will note that in your flight book, and from then on you are officially allowed to fly the Pipistrel Velis Electro. The third topic I want to discuss is where you can rent and charge this aircraft. At the airport in Grenchen, you are able to rent the Pipistrel Velis Electro. The airport has somehow leased such an aircraft, so the only thing you need to do is be on the list of that airport that you are qualified to rent this aircraft. To do that, you have to do the training which I just mentioned. So basically you need this familiarization or endorsement in your logbook, and if you have that syllabus completed, then you can go to the front desk at the airport and get yourself entered onto that list. If you're on that list, then immediately you can rent that aircraft. For that you will receive a calendar, a shared calendar among everyone who is eligible to rent this aircraft, and there you can block whenever you can block the times you want to fly and rent the aircraft. So the only thing you will have to ensure is that if you rent the aircraft in the calendar, that you block enough time also for the charging after you come back from your flight. This normally includes, if you want to be on the safe side, 1.5 hours of charging time, and if you not fully empty, meaning well beyond 30% of state of charge, then also 1 hour normally will do to get to some percentage between 95 and 100%. Next, a short overview on the closest airports you can reach from Grenchen, specifically connected to charging. So you can fly from Grenchen to Langenthal. There is no charging station there, but the batteries are strong enough so you can fly there, land, pay the airport taxes and fly back to Grenchen. Another airport which is pretty nice is the airport in bern-belp. So there you are able to charge the aircraft, so you can land there, charge the aircraft for 1.5 hours and then fly back to Grenchen. The airport Bern is the only airport I've seen in Switzerland which has actually officially a charging station where anyone can apply and charge for. So basically the only thing you'll have to do is call the airport 3 hours in advance and let them know that you're going to be there. In that case, the charging station will be ready for you. So if you arrive, you can immediately start charging at the airport in Bern. Another destination is Ecuvillens. So from Grenchen to Ecuvillens, you can fly there, and there's also a charger in Ecuvillens. However, there you'll have to call the local distributor of Pipistrel and ask whether you can charge at a specific date. Normally same day is possible because they have their offices there and normally there is somebody there. So, but it's less structured, more informal, but definitely possible to do. After you've charged in Ecuvillens, you can easily fly back again. That's a good range which you can do. With that, these are the basic information I wanted to share with you today. Let me know in the comments if you have any further questions, and subscribe and like, and see you next time.